Well, hello everybody. It is me again, Louie. This is your multimedia production course. It's been a while since I posted one of these videos, so I'm going to do this one. This is on your story map assignment um, that will be due soon, and I just wanted to show you how to do it. I'm actually going to create a story map that I'm going to use for work at my real job, and I'm going to actually create it something that I can use for work, and I think it also applies to the assignment that you've been given, and I think it meets the outline in the assignment. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. Before we start, just wanted to make sure that you have your Gmail account set up. If you don't have a Gmail account, just go ahead and create one because you do need one for some of the programs that we use in this course. This one is no exception. And we're going to be using story maps. So just make sure that you have a Gmail account set up if you don't have one already. But I think most, if not all of you do. So I'm just going to take you to the night lab where we're going to create our story map. So you'll see here it's a story map JS. Same sort of platform that was used for the timeline assignment, but this is going to be a story map. So we're going to click on that, and it's going to pop up here, and we're going to make a story map, right? Pretty simple stuff. And you can see here I have a bunch already, but I am going to do a new one, and I'm going to give it a name. Now, the story map that I'm doing is going to be on daycare and childcare centers in Halton region that have COVID-19 cases, or that have reported COVID-19 cases. Something interesting for our audience over in Halton region to look at, and very simple and practical information that they could use, just like I'm sure a lot of your story maps are going to be. So we're going to give this a name. Let's call it Daycares and Child Care Centers in Halton region with COVID-19 cases. And we'll create that. Okay, so that is going to be the name of our story map. What we're going to do here in the first slide, just like you're required to in your assignment, we're going to give a title slide before we start with the other slides. So we're going to give it a title slide, very similar to the title of this story map. Let's call it COVID-19 cases in Halton region's daycare and childcare centers. Be mindful of your spelling here because, like some of the programs that we've dealt with already in this course, there's no spell check here. So we'll go from there. So that's the title, and then you're going to put in a little saying, something that sort of describes the story map for your audience. Let's just call it, there have already been several cases in Halton region's childcare and daycare centers, and here is a running list of them. Sorry, I'm kind of talking to myself as I'm typing. Now, that is going to be your sentence for your descriptor for this slide. Now what we're going to do is we're going to add a photo because you are required to add a photo to each one. So we're going to upload an image. Now I have all my images uploaded on my desktop, which is something that you should do too, just in preparation for this assignment. So for this one here, I'm going to go in and choose one of my coronavirus photos. I think we'll go with, let's go with this one. Okay, and we're going to upload that photo. Okay, and then what we're going to do after we've uploaded it is we're going to go to background options, and you're going to do this with each one of the photos, of the slides that you upload. We're going to go to background options. We're going to go to background image, and we're going to hit COVID copy. COVID copy is the photo that I just used, but it's going to give it a nice image in the background. Okay, and I'll show you what that looks like when it's done. Okay, so we're going to close that one. You might want to save it now just to make sure that your information is being saved. Then we're going to go into our slides. Now, what I've done with the slides is I've included already in a separate document. I use TextEdit. You could use Word or something. You don't have to do this step, but I find that it's helpful. You want to include any particular dates. In my slide or in my timeline or my story map is going to have particular dates that are significant for my audience, but yours might not. But you'll want to include your minimum 15-word description plus the title for each one of your slides, and along with a specific address. You'll want to have that with each slide. You may just want to do it kind of as you go along. I just find it's a little bit more organizational to do it this way. So we're going to start with this one here. So we're going to take, with our first slide, we're going to go in and we are going to add a slide. And we're going to put in the address there. You'll see there the address will pop up. You're going to click on that. Okay. And then we're going to add in a headline. Okay. My headline is just going to be the name of the company or of the child care center and in which municipality it's located in. Okay. And then say when the new case was reported, and I'm going to have a link. Because I wrote a story about it and I thought it'd be nice to include a link here. Now, you are going to need a minimum 15 words for yours, right? So you'll want to, you can include links too, but please don't let the link replace your 15-word minimum. Okay, it should be a minimum 15 words and then a link, okay? And then we're going to upload an image because we do need to have an image with each one of our slides. And I'm just going to take, what can I do here? I'll take this one here, and I'll add that one. Okay, upload. And we're going to do the same thing. We're going to go into background options, and we're going to add that background image. Okay. Actually, I don't think I actually did it there. 1 second. Let's make sure. Okay, upload. And then we're going to close it. Now we're going to add a slide. Okay, now my next slide is going to have my address, which I have right here. I'm going to bring it over. Okay, that's the right address. And we're going to name the center and the municipality that it's in. Okay, and I'm going to have this information here, when it was reported, and a link. Again, this is where your description is going to go. And we're going to add an image here. Now, what can I add here? I may go with something I have in here. I'm going to use lockers. Sure, I'll use that one. I'm going to upload that one. Okay. Make sure it's obviously an image that is relevant to the story map, right? That seems like an obvious one, but I feel sometimes I need to say it. And you're going to do your background image as well. Again, you might want to save it just to make sure everything's being done correctly. Next one, we're going to go in here. Okay, we're going to add that one. Okay, and again, we're going to put in our title. It's in Oakville. Okay. And we're going to have when it was reported and a link to the story detailing the case and what's happening at the child care center currently. Just took a sip of my coffee there. We're going to upload an image. Okay, we're going to go back. I think I'll grab another coronavirus image here. Actually, let me go with this one. We'll go with that one. Upload that one. Okay, and again, you're going to go into your background options, and you're going to select that same image. It's going to give you a nice background. You can select different images for your background if you'd like. I just like to I like to include the same image. Just find it looks a little bit cleaner like that. Okay. Next one we're going to do here. Okay. Add a slide. Okay. 75 Weber drive. As you type it in, you will see, by the way, if you're kind of doing it without having the information written down somewhere already, you'll see that as you start typing in an address, it'll fill it in for you, right? And then you can go in and add your headline. I'm going to say this one's in Georgetown because it is. And again, when it was reported, as well as the link to the story. And we're going to upload an image, choose an image. Let me just see here if I can get one. That one looks kind of scary. This one looks okay. Typical file photo. I'm going to upload that one. Okay, and we're going to go in, and we're going to add that as the background image. Okay, almost done. We're going to add in another slide. Okay, there's the address. Here's our title, our headline. Okay, and we're going to add our description in like so. Okay, and again, we're going to upload an image. Maybe I will add, in this case, I'll go back to my desktop. I think I have one of a classroom. Maybe we'll use that one there. It's a childcare center, but some childcare centers have classrooms in them as well. So we'll go with that. And again, we're going to add that as our background image. Use that one. Upload, and then we're going to close. Okay. I'm going to save it. Okay, and last one we're putting in here. Last one for me anyway. You have to have a minimum of 5 slides along with plus your title slide. So a total of 6. You should have a total of 6 slides minimum. Okay, if you want to go more, obviously I'm never going to tell you not to go more, right? But make sure the minimum is met. As long as you meet the minimum requirement, you are all good. Okay, it's going to be Mountain View Road South. We're going to add in our childcare center here, and then our description is going to go here. Again, I can't emphasize enough, if you do have links, I'm all down with the links. I think that they're a good interactive tool and information tool for your audience, but please don't let the link replace the minimum 15-word count for minimum 15-word description for each one of your slides, okay? And we're gonna go upload an image again, choose a file, and I think I'll go back to my coronavirus section here. We're going to upload that, and then we are going to add it as a background image. I think it was that one. Okay, and we're going to upload. Okay, those are all the ones that I have. So you'll see here I have, what do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the title slide, which is 7. So I'm going to do a save on that. We're going to go back up. Let's do a preview to see how it looks, and have a look at that. Okay, we'll put it a little bit down, start exploring. So that's my title slide. You can see here it goes to the area where the location is, and identifies the name of the company or the childcare center along with a description. Okay, you'll see here the impact of having the title, the image as your background option as well. If I didn't have that, it would be a bunch of gray in the background. You could use a different background image. It doesn't have to be the same one that you use as your actual image. But as you can see, you keep going through the slides, make sure everything is spelled right, okay? And it'll take you all the way down through. just to make sure everything is done right. I like to preview it before I send it. That way you can look for any potential spelling mistakes or anything that you want to word differently. Once you are done that, you can just make sure you do a final save. You're going to do a share, okay? And you are going to send me this link, okay? You can embed it as well, but you're just going to send me that link. I just want to make sure that that works here. I'm going to do a copy and paste, okay? I'm going to publish those changes again, okay? I'm going to go up. So this is the link that you're going to be sending me when it's ready to go. Yep, as you can see, it's right there. Okay, if I have any issues opening it, I will let you know via email, but that's the link you're going to be sending me once you're all done. I think that's it. Obviously, if you have any questions, you know how to email me. But thanks for tuning in, and I'm looking forward to